Yeah, hi there, and these comments are for Z, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT, and you completed integrated speaking practice test number 16, and you're also one of my students in the English language program at California State University, San Bernardino. All right, let's go ahead and listen to your response bit by bit. I'll try to give you some comments as we go, and eventually you'll get a score, and also I'll let you know what that translates into in grade, what that score might be. But let's take a look at how you responded to the lecture.
In this speech, the lecturer discusses the formation of glaciers, which, as he explains, it begins to form and snow remains in the same area year-round, in which enough ice gathers to convert into ice.
There. So you're starting off fairly good, but you might be a little more concise in your introduction. For example, you might say the lecture explains the formation of glaciers. Just something simple like that. Then you can go the first step, second step, third step, fourth step, and so on.
It begins to form and snow remains in the same area year-round, in which enough ice gathers to convert into ice. First, each year new layers of snow compress the previous layers.
Each year new layers, let me check your subject-verb agreement there, hold on just a minute.
First, each year new layers of snow compress the previous.
That's right, new layers compress.
Layers, and this pressure forces the snow to recrystallize.
To recrystallize. You had a little bit of trouble with that word, recrystallize.
The grains are formed similarly.
You want to say the glacier, the glacier.
Similarly in size and shape to grains of sugar. Second, while the grains grow larger progressively, the air pockets between the grains get smaller.
Between the grains and grains.
Which causes the snow to be increased slowly in density.
Causes the snow to be, I don't think you need a passive infinitive.
Snow to be increased slowly in density.
You want to say causes it to increase in density. I don't think you have to say to be increased in density. So use the infinitive, but you don't need the passive voice in the infinitive there.
Third, the snow turns into fire.
You say the word third, get the tongue there between the teeth, third.
After about 2 winters. At this point, the snow is approximately half as dense as water. Fourth,
let's go back to what you just said there. I need to check something.
At this point, the snow is approximately half as dense as water.
Yeah, that's good. Half as dense as water.
Fourth, the ice crystals layers become so compressed that any air pockets between them are very small. For the majority of glaciers, this process takes almost 100 years.
Right.
Last but not least, the weight of the glacier becomes so heavy that it begins to move downhill due to the forces of gravity.
Yeah, due to the forces of gravity. Overall, let's take a look here. I'm going to go to the rubrics right now so I can give you a score. I think your biggest weakness here was delivery. I think language use, topic development, I think you had good control mostly of your grammar and your vocabulary. Your topic development, you had a very clear organization. I like your use of transition words in order to show how all the ideas are connected. Delivery, your speed was pretty good. You were fluent. You were varying your tone. But sometimes, and in some cases, you weren't clearly pronouncing some of the words in there. So it was a little bit hard for me to completely understand all your ideas. So that was probably your biggest weakness here. Your score is pretty good, though. I'm going to put you at about 2.66 out of 4. This will put you at 20 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, for the purposes of our class, a 2.66, this is going to put you at 90% on this particular assignment for our class. So, what can you learn here? I think what you can learn here is keep the speed. You have good pacing, good phrasing, but you have to clearly pronounce all the sounds in the words that you speak. So you have to improve your intelligibility just a little bit. All right, anyway, thank you for completing this assignment.